Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 14 of this low-rise condominium. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to send it from Revit to Twinmotion by using Datasmith. Now we're gonna continue working on this. So what I want to do is to change the materials that we have on this. So here, go to ground, nature, and then I just want to change this to this green like this. And then after that, we have the new 3D. Go to materials, 3D grass, and then we'll be able to add it there. So instantly, there's 3D grass, and it's easier for us. We don't need to change it or add it as a populate place and then scatter or paint. So it's a lot easier for us to add grass now. And then from there, you can even change the type, so random or whatever you feel like changing it. So lawn grass, straight, flat grass. So depending on what you want, you'll be able to set it on that plane. So right now, change that, and then after this, we could go back to materials and change this to stone. So stone material, yes, stones right here, and then we're going to change this to this one right here. Increase the scale so it's a lot visible, and then here we need to change the ground here. So ground, man-made. Let's use this and scale it a bit to see all of those stains right there and those features. And then of course we're going to add some trees in front. So let me do that. We have to go back here, vegetation, and then trees. Let's try this one. This is too big. This one is too big as well. So let's look for something that is good enough that it's not gonna block our view. Something like this is good, but we're gonna look for more. I just want that. This one is good as well, but as you can see, it's blocking the view. So let's try this. Too tall. Too wide for that one. This is perfect. So actually this one, I kind of like it. So I'm just going to add it again onto this part right here. And then at the back, I would like to add in some palm trees. Something like that right there. Okay. Something like that. Maybe one right here. but we're going to change the age. Click on tab and then hold on shift to add it again, and then maybe let's add one more here. Actually, don't add it, add it like this so that we change the age as well. Something like that. Okay. And then maybe we could add in, yeah, something like this one as well. Let's sign in again, and then let's download this. This one looks nice actually. I'm gonna delete this and add this one right here. So we're adding it the first time, so that's why it's like that. So it needs to load up, and then there we go. And we could add it here as well. Press escape. So now I'm just going to rotate it a bit to change those angles. It's too uniform, so okay. So just to change it a bit. Okay. So that's good right there. Just changing the height right here, so the age, make it look nicer. And then I want to change this one, so another stone material. I'm gonna use this one, scale it a bit. You can even use this one instead. Okay, so that's looking good right there. Of course, we're gonna take an image like this, and then let's see if we could add in some more vegetation in terms of detailed or bushes. Go miscellaneous, and then let's see if adding a hedge would be good enough. Rotate it 90 degrees, scale it down, something like that. And then move it to the end like that, and then connect them all together. And then here we could just copy this one, hold on shift, and then add it like that. perfect. I think I kind of like that view like that. So this is perfect view, and then we could review it more later on. And I like the way that there's some light coming in here, not too much. Let's try and rotate it a bit to see how reflection will show. So I think that's really the best way. And then in terms of the reflection, I want to add in some trees that will reflect a lot more. So I'm gonna choose this tree right here, and we could just do this. And then hopefully the reflection is good enough that the mirror will see it. Okay, that's looking good right there. And then I just want to double check how that one looks. Let's put it to low. So that's perfect enough. It's very subtle. Okay, and then the grass looks good as well. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is to add in the visual. So let's go to media, and then here we're gonna set the image. So something like this. We need to zoom in, so I'm going to take an image like that. And then the camera, we need to change the focal length. And then let's click this one, refresh, so that it registers what the changes that we did. I think this is the view that I want to create. And then maybe another one. Change the focal length. Refresh, and then I want to change this, so the detail here, the size, height, offset, but I want this one to be green, so I just want this one to have 3D vegetation as well. Or we could just add the ground material that we use here. There we go. So that once we're here, it's not visible on that. And then we could actually add in more vegetation there at the back. Let's add in populate, scatter, and then here just add those ones. Okay, and then after that select all of them, and then let's click here. Perfect. Press escape. If it's too much, of course, we need to remove them. Some of them went to other places, so something that we need to remove. So I'm going to erase it, and then you can increase the diameter so that it removes anything that we don't like here. Change your speed. 5. Okay, so I'm just making sure that this one doesn't show anything right here. Okay, so press escape, and then now, as you can see, this one looks much better because it's more populated. And then here, the only thing that I have an issue is this part right here, because it's blocking some of the nice shadow light looking there. So that's why sometimes it's easier for me to just add the trees one at a time so that I could see how it looks and I have more control. And then of course this one, something like this. Refresh, and then camera. So here, front, refresh that. Then this one as well. I think this is good enough. So now the task is to turn this. You want to make sure that they're in high and kind of refresh it. You don't need to, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing this setting properly. So high in that, and then I will refresh it. And then here as well, turn on this one, make sure it's in high, and then refresh it. And then now let's go to video. Let's quit media, and then select this one right here. I want to just go forward like this. Refresh, go forward. To 7, and then let's do something like this. Make it 9. And then after that, let's do it like this. Actually, for this one, I want to have a shot like this going forward. Five. And then this one going down. Five again. And then here. And then here around 7. Five again. Going out now. Going out now, so around here, around maybe 6, and then the other side. Six as well. And then let's do the front up, going out. Six for that. So now let's go back here, duplicate. Rename this show reel, and the other one is short, and then after this, the short one, we need to change this to 1000, 700 for that. You can review it if it's too far or too wide. you could just revise it. But for me, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Feed media, go to export, save it first before you do anything else. Then once it's done saving, you just go right here under export. You would need to select everything. So select all, and then the video as well. Select all. And then once that's done, just hit start export, and you're all good. So thank you for watching, and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.